Are you seeking enlightenment only to realize that the path leads back to you? In the shadows of mainstream religious narratives, Gnosticism presents a captivating portrayal of Jesus not merely as a savior, but as a profound exemplar of inner divinity and the path to self-realization. This ancient tradition challenges you to see beyond the physical and venture into the depths of spiritual enlightenment, where the quest to find God converges with the discovery of your true self. The quest to find God within oneself is not merely a spiritual journey, it is a profound revolution of the soul. This path, veiled in the mystery of inner exploration, requires you to delve into the depths of your own psyche, bypassing the external trappings of traditional religious doctrines. It's an intimate, transformative process where the divine is not sought in the heavens, but within the complex labyrinths of human consciousness. You, as a seeker on this path, are called to accept a radical truth, that the divine essence, the spark of God, resides within you. This is a departure from the conventional religious narrative that places God as an external entity, separate and often unreachable. Instead, Gnosticism empowers you by asserting that you hold within you not only the image, but the essence of the divine. This insight compels you to turn inward, to explore the sacred spaces of your own spirit as the true temple where God can be found. Consider how daily life presents moments that remind you of your deeper connections to the universe. Each emotion you experience, each decision you make, carries echoes of the divine dialogue between your soul and the spiritual realm. Gnosticism teaches that these moments are not mundane. They are profound opportunities to engage with the divine within. The frustration you feel in traffic, the joy of a shared meal, the sorrow of loss. Each is a mirror reflecting part of your divine nature, asking to be understood and integrated into your spiritual journey. The Gnostic journey is deeply personal and often solitary. It challenges you to strip away illusions, to question what you have been taught about God, and to confront the divine mysteries on your own terms. It is a path that demands courage, for it asks you to dismantle the external constructs of faith and to rebuild it from within, based on direct, personal experience of the divine. This process of self-discovery and divine encounter can be unsettling, as it compels you to reevaluate not only your beliefs, but your entire understanding of your place in the cosmos. Yet, the rewards of this journey are immeasurable. By discovering the divine within, you are not just finding God. You are rediscovering yourself as a being of infinite potential and intrinsic worth. This realization can transform how you view yourself and how you interact with the world. It fosters a deep, abiding peace that comes from knowing that you are fundamentally connected to all existence through the divine spark within. In embracing this Gnostic path, you are not simply following a set of spiritual practices. You are undertaking a transformation that can liberate you from the confines of externally imposed doctrines. You are stepping into a living, breathing relationship with the divine that is dynamically woven into the fabric of your daily life. As you journey inward, let the knowledge that each step takes you closer to the divine essence within illuminate your path. This is not just a journey to find God. It is a journey to unveil the deepest truths of your being, where every heartbeat and thought becomes a testament to the divine within. In the obscure, yet illuminating pages of the Apocryphon of John, you are drawn into an ancient conversation, one that echoes through the corridors of time directly into the core of your own being. This text is not just a treatise. It is a revelation that unveils the hidden dimensions of your soul, revealing the entwined dance of the divine and the material within you. The revelations bestowed upon John by Jesus transcend the ordinary bounds of spiritual discourse, offering a vision of creation and existence that challenges the very foundations of how you perceive reality. The Apocryphon of John details a cosmos where each human being carries within them a divine spark, a fragment of the supreme divine realm. This spark is not a metaphorical flourish, but a literal aspect of your deepest self, obscured by the physical and psychological constructs that define earthly existence. The narrative provides not only an account of the world's creation, but also a map for the soul's liberation. a journey of awakening that you are invited to begin. This awakening is no small feat. It demands an unraveling of the many layers of illusion and ignorance that shroud your divine essence. As you navigate your daily life, every moment becomes a potential point of revelation. The frustrations and joys, the chaos and order you experience, are not merely random occurrences, but are intimately connected to the larger cosmic drama of your soul's quest for liberation. Each challenge, each interaction, is an opportunity to either veil or unveil the divine within. The Apocryphon of John teaches that the material world, while rich in experience, is also a construct, a matrix woven with the fibers of forgetfulness, designed to distract and detain the divine spark from its origin and purpose. Your task, as illuminated by these ancient Gnostic teachings, is to recognize and overcome the deceptions of the material realm. It calls you to look beyond the tangible, to question the given realities, and to seek a deeper truth that lies hidden beneath the surface of everyday life. The ultimate goal is enlightenment, liberation not just from physical limitations, but from the spiritual amnesia that keeps you ignorant of your divine nature. The Apocryphon of John does not merely invite you to learn about the divine. It beckons you to experience divinity from within, to activate and liberate the divine spark that is your birthright. This path is marked by moments of profound realization and unsettling disturbance, as each step forward requires you to leave behind outdated perceptions and accept a more expansive view of yourself and the universe. Your journey through the teachings of the Apocryphon of John is transformative, a direct confrontation with the deepest mysteries of existence. It is an invitation to awaken the divine within, to transform your understanding of yourself and your place in the cosmos, and to ultimately return to the divine source from which your soul originated. As you undertake this sacred pilgrimage, remember that each insight, each revelation, brings you closer to the true liberation and enlightenment that the Apocryphon of John promises, a return not to a place, but to a profound, resplendent state of being that has always been yours to claim. In the enigmatic journey of life, where shadows often obscure the pathways of truth, Gnostic practices offer a luminary principle, the quest for self-discovery as a direct path to divine knowledge. This profound exploration is not about external conquests or the accumulation of facts. Rather, it is a deep dive into the innermost caverns of your psyche, where your true self and divine essence await revelation. You, seeking more than mundane existence, are called to explore beyond the surface. In Gnosticism, knowledge, gnosis, is not just information, but an intimate understanding of one's divine nature. It is believed that within each person lies a spark of the divine, a fragment of the supreme unknown, obscured by the layers of social, cultural, and personal conditioning. The process of peeling back these layers through introspection and self-awareness is the essence of Gnostic spirituality. It is a journey that demands courage as you confront the illusions and fears that shroud your true essence. As you take this path, the initial steps of self-awareness can be unsettling. To recognize the aspects of yourself that you have long hidden or denied is akin to walking through a hall of mirrors, where each reflection challenges your perceptions of who you are. Yet this confrontation is necessary, for each layer stripped away brings you closer to the pure truth of your being. The psychological transformation involved is profound. As you uncover your inner divinity, you shift from a state of unknowing to a profound recognition of your connection to all that is. This recognition is not merely an intellectual exercise, but an experiential awakening that changes how you relate to the world. With the realization of the divine within, your actions, thoughts, and interactions are infused with a deeper meaning and purpose. Your relationships are transformed as you see the divine spark in others, fostering a sense of unity and compassion that transcends ordinary interactions. The spiritual freedom gained through this self-discovery is liberating. Freed from the shackles of ignorance and misunderstanding about your true nature, you are able to live with greater authenticity and purpose. The wisdom that accompanies this freedom is not derived from external sources, but from the direct, personal experience of the divine within. It guides you, offering insights not just into your own nature, but into the nature of reality itself. Self-discovery in Gnosticism is not a selfish pursuit but a sacred duty. It is a commitment to uncover and nurture the divine essence within, which enables you to contribute to the world with a clearer, more enlightened perspective. This path of self-discovery is challenging, fraught with moments of doubt and revelation, but it is also incredibly rewarding. Each step on this path not only brings personal growth and wisdom, but also moves you closer to spiritual freedom, the ultimate liberation that allows you to live fully, authentically, and in profound harmony with the cosmos. Therefore, welcome this journey of self-discovery with both reverence and eagerness. It is your path to uncovering the deepest truths about yourself and the universe, a journey that transforms not only your own life, but also the fabric of reality around you. There lies a profound truth championed by Gnosticism, the realization that to know oneself is to know God. This mysterious belief does not merely suggest that within you dwells something divine, but declares boldly that your very essence is interconnected with the divine cosmos itself. It challenges you to look beyond the superficial layers of your identity to uncover a spark of divinity that burns at the core of your being. This spark, often obscured by the noise of daily life and the illusions of the material world, is not just a metaphor for potential. It is the real presence of the divine within you, a fragment of the infinite that Gnostics believe connects you to the entirety of creation. When you go on the journey of self-discovery, you are not just seeking to understand your personality or your desires. You are pursuing a sacred knowledge that what you find within you is not only uniquely yours, but also universally connected to all that exists. The philosophical implications of this are staggering. If to know oneself is synonymous with knowing God, then self-awareness and divine revelation are one and the same. This belief transforms every act of introspection into a spiritual quest, where each insight into your character, each acknowledgement of your strengths and weaknesses, becomes an act of communion with the divine. It casts self-improvement and spiritual growth, not as separate journeys, but as parallel paths that inevitably converge. Theologically, this concept challenges the conventional religious narratives that often place God as a distant, external entity, accessible only through ritual or intercession. Instead, Gnosticism posits that God is not only approachable, but inherently present within you. This internalization of the divine disrupts traditional hierarchies of worship, suggesting that the temple where one might meet the divine is none other than the human heart. This realization profoundly affects how you perceive yourself and others. It fosters a sense of deep intrinsic value within every individual, not because of worldly achievements or social accolades, but because of their inherent connection to the divine. This perspective naturally extends to how you view others, engendering a profound sense of empathy and interconnectedness. The struggles and joys of others are not distant or separate from your own, but are shared experiences within the collective human endeavor to uncover and respond to the divine spark within. Moreover, this understanding transforms your view of the universe. No longer a random assembly of matter and energy, the cosmos is seen as a grand, interconnected web of divinity, with each soul a vital thread woven into its vast expanse. This vision encourages a reverence for life and a passionate engagement with the world, not as a mere backdrop for human activity, but as a sacred field of divine play. Embracing this Gnostic view, you are invited to live with a profound awareness of the divine within and around you. It is an invitation to step into a life where every moment is an opportunity for spiritual discovery, and where the boundaries between the self and the divine blur into a beautiful, mysterious unity. Such a life is not only about seeking God in the heights of mystical experience, but recognizing the divine in the depths of your daily existence. As you delve into the mystical realms of Gnostic wisdom, you start a transformative journey that reshapes not just your spiritual landscape, but the very essence of your daily existence. This ancient yet perennial wisdom does not merely educate, It transfigures, offering a path that profoundly influences your ethical decisions, relationships, and overarching sense of purpose. Gnostic teachings invite you to pierce the veil of mundane perception, urging you to see beyond the material and transient, and to recognize the underlying spiritual truths that govern the universe. This perception begins with the self, an understanding that your true nature is not bound by physical limitations, but is a spark of the divine, intrinsically linked to the cosmos. Such an awakening is transformative, influencing how you make choices. Ethical decisions are no longer based solely on societal norms or external laws, but are guided by a deep, internal moral compass that seeks alignment with universal truths. This path significantly impacts your relationships. Gnostic wisdom teaches that all beings are reflections of the divine, interconnected by spiritual threads that transcend time and space. Viewing others through this lens alters the dynamics of interaction. Your connections become more profound. This perspective fosters relationships rooted in respect, compassion, and a genuine desire for mutual spiritual growth. Moreover, adopting Gnostic teachings clarifies your sense of purpose. It shifts your focus from pursuing external validation or material success to seeking inner enlightenment and aiding others on their spiritual journeys. This does not mean withdrawal from the world. Rather, it entails engaging with it more consciously, using your actions and choices as expressions of your deeper spiritual values. Every act becomes an opportunity to manifest the divine within the mundane, transforming everyday experiences into sacred rituals. The impact of such a spiritual orientation is evident in the lives of modern individuals and communities who adhere to Gnostic principles. Consider a community that prioritizes meditation, communal sharing, and sustainable living, seeing these practices not as ends in themselves, but as expressions of deeper spiritual truths. Members of such communities often report a greater sense of peace, fulfillment, and connectedness, both with each other and with the universe at large. Individual examples abound as well. Take the story of a modern-day teacher who, inspired by Gnostic principles, has dedicated her life to educating others about the importance of self-awareness and the pursuit of wisdom. Her teachings emphasize the need for personal introspection and the cultivation of a spiritual practice that reflects the Gnostic path of internal discovery and transformation. Her influence extends beyond her immediate students, touching the lives of all who seek to understand the profound interconnection between self and spirit. The journey of transformation through Gnostic wisdom is a continuous unfolding of deeper truths about yourself and the universe. It challenges you to live not as a passive observer, but as an active participant in the spiritual evolution of the world. By aligning your actions, relationships, and life's purpose with the profound teachings of Gnosticism, you not only transform your own existence but also contribute to the collective awakening of humanity. Embrace this path with both humility and courage, for in doing so, you step into a life of profound meaning and boundless spiritual potential. The Gnostic teachings offer you a lens through which to view both the universe and yourself in a radically transformative light. These teachings do not merely inform, they transmute, turning the seeker's gaze inward to the very essence of being, where the divine is not just found but realized. This journey into self-discovery, enriched by a Gnostic understanding, reveals that knowing oneself and knowing God are inextricably linked, a profound truth that elevates the personal quest for enlightenment to a cosmic encounter. The mystical insights of Jesus Christ, as presented through Gnostic scriptures, challenge us to reconsider what we think we know about divinity and our place within it. Christ's message in this lesser-known tradition is not about external salvation, but about awakening to the divine spark within, a call to personal liberation through self-knowledge and spiritual awareness. This path encourages a deep, personal engagement with the spiritual dimensions of existence, urging you to uncover and nurture the divine spark that has been obscured by worldly illusions. Reflect on the transformative power of these ancient yet timely teachings. They compel us to confront our deepest selves, to dissolve the veils of ignorance and fear, and to step into a broader understanding of our place in the universe. This is not a passive journey. It is an active, ongoing process of becoming, where each step forward on the path of Gnosis is a step toward a fuller expression of our spiritual potential. Now, as you stand at this crossroads of spiritual inquiry, consider the possibility that within you lies a gateway to profound understanding and transformation. The teachings of Gnosticism offer a map, but the journey is yours to undertake. Are you ready to explore the depths of your own spirit, to challenge the boundaries of conventional faith, and to welcome the liberating truth of your own divine nature? I invite you then to share your experiences and insights as you explore this path. Speak of your journey, not just as personal anecdotes, but as beacons for others who might seek to navigate the rich and challenging waters of spiritual self-discovery. Each story shared becomes a light for someone else's path, a testament to the living truth that within us all burns the unquenchable divine spark, waiting to be fully realized and expressed. Join in this ancient yet ever-new dialogue, and let us together explore the vast expanse of our inner universes, where the most profound truths await discovery.